Whammy Grammy.
Whammy Grammy, Alex.
Wow. Back on.
Back on. Ooh, tastes delicious.
Is that the very first cold one of the year?
First cold one of the year. Yeah, I had a little bit of a mixed drink last night, but nothing major.
What'd you have as a mixed drink?
It was crazy, actually. It was like a cucumbery lime vodka in a clementine flavored soda with soda mixture. It was quite extravagant.
Tasty though?
Oh, you know what?
That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah. So is this, by the way.
What is that you have there?
This is a white chocolate stout.
Very cool.
Sorry I left you hanging there for a few weeks to hold down the fort and you're on there, Alex. But, drink.
That's fine. Yeah, all good.
It is fine.
Did you have a good challenge week?
I did. I mean, I performed it. Did you?
I performed something.
Let's fucking see it then.
All right. Do we need to preface this with anything? Just to remind any viewers, this is the trick without starting on your feet, I guess is the easiest way to put it.
I would say that's exactly it.
Just something a little out of the ordinary. Who should go first? I'll go first.
You man.
All right.
Hit it. Wow.
There it is.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I'm sure when everyone was building that park, schlepping cement and putting in all that work, that's what they were hoping would be going down.
I went at around 7:30 in the morning the other day, just because I knew there'd be no one there, and took care of business, as you can see.
Yeah, you got it. That's not the kind of trick you'd want to shred with a group around? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it snowed here also, so
Right.
There haven't been much skating anyways, but I also just didn't want to risk showing up there and just anyone being around, and then me just sitting down and doing that.
If I was skating, some kook rolls up, sits on his board, sets up a camera, does some weird little rock fakey thing, and then left. I think that guy was pretty sweet.
Well, I just didn't want anyone to see. I didn't want it to be spoiled for any of our viewers, just in case someone, wanted to tune in.
That's true.
It was a lot.
It wasn't like the Dane Berman 50-50 in Philly, where people filmed it and leaked it or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. Just the whole thing in general was the idea of it seemed so easy. You could just come up with whatever and do it, but it was actually pretty difficult to think of something to do.
Yeah, something where you likely won't break your fingers.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think of the fingers that much. It was getting speed for something, or that was basically it. Going fast enough to do anything.
Did you just watch that dude on Birdhouse's part to get stoked, or old Augie D'Souza footage?
Oh, no, I didn't. I that didn't come to mind. I didn't even know what I was thinking. That was just the only spot that I could think of that was close enough. And I was in my head, there's all these quarter pipes there. I'm oh, I wonder if one of them's mellow enough to actually do a rock fakie. And there was no chance at all.
Did you just sit on your board and you're okay, now what? What can I do?
Well, I was originally going to go off a little jump ramp, but I couldn't get enough speed for that to get up to the top of it. Basically that, but a bit steeper. But yeah, anyways, enough of that. Let's move on to yours.
Here you go, Doyle. Coming at you.
Oh my god. You're eating the same way every time.
Yeah.
Oh, you had that one.
It wasn't fun.
How long is this?
I don't know. It's a million slams or whatever long.
Slipped out.
Right.
In a line.
Yeah, gotta get that special out.
Yeah. Did this take a long time?
Clearly, you just saw me fall like 1,000 times.
Dang. That was a long handstand too.
Fuck you, Doyle.
Yeah, I was psyched. Yeah,
Super
it was
nice.
super hard. Yeah, like I can do handstands.
Did you try any moving?
Fuck no, that took too long. I don't know. I think that would be pretty hard. I might try some in like the spring. Yeah, it felt the same way every time because normally on a handstand, if you start going over, you're like, oh, I'll just kind of cartwheel it out. But you can't let go or it'll just squish your one hand. So you just have to eat on the same shoulder every fucking time.
You
had like such a swell bow after.
You grabbed onto like the nose and tail, right? Like cannonball?
Yeah.
Don't you think it'd be easier to just do it over the bolts?
No, this felt really comfortable actually and didn't hurt my wrists quite as much as they normally do.
Oh, I guess.
But then I was watching like that Carly dude and stuff. He does a fully just like bolted handstand, hey?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, this way you could also kind of like, I don't know.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
You handled it.
I like trying moving. Yeah, it was super not fun though. I went there thinking I was gonna do like some, like you said, like some rock or something, and I was like, I don't want to, man. I don't like sitting on my board. It's sketchy.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, only 2 viewer submissions this week.
That's weak.
We'll start with this one.
All right, boys. I literally have no clue what I'm doing.
Okay. Damn, on the hardwood? Risky.
Oh, this hurts so much.
Thanks for the subs. Take a face full of grip. Into switch tray. Oh, didn't land it.
Gotta go back for the switch tray.
Oh. Just a little add-on. Starting on feet, ending on feet. Classic skateboarding.
If it was anyone else, I probably would have cut out the end there. But you gotta love a classic scrib switch tray.
Yeah, loyal viewer, loyal contributor. I thought he was gonna go from his face and somehow get it to his feet. I was pretty excited, but
no, I don't think like ending up on your feet is really necessary for this challenge. So
no. Switch tray on hardwood though. Damage deposit fucked. Well, Josh Phillips in with the classic. Like, that's the shit that scares me the most. Like, wobbling, you just... I don't know, man.
That's good. Good one, Josh.
Yeah, the challenge was less fun than I had anticipated.
Yeah, the idea was definitely a lot funner than actually the performance.
Than execution, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So, what else? Also, no update on Shrekless Cage still. But I have reached out once again.
Shit. No wonder you don't see like anyone riding for them. They're obviously blowing
for celebrity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their team is pretty stacked, but yeah, I don't see their boards out much. Like having like Tom Hardy, Shrekless on the team, pro models.
Have you sent a follow-up?
I did, yeah.
Well, that's just bad business.
Yeah, I just hope this works out for us. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, we're gonna put all
our
eggs in this one basket for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? We got our sights set on one sponsor, and we're not gonna settle.
No, not us. Not
unless someone else wants to send us stuff, in which case, absolutely settle.
True.
Right on. I had my sister had a baby a couple nights ago.
Congrats.
Yeah.
To her.
And my brother had a baby like a week ago.
Wow, big family, the Gertz family.
Yeah, and my other sister is having a baby in like a month.
Wow.
It's weird, hey?
When's your turn?
I don't know. We just stopped boning just in case. Too much of that going around.
Yeah, it's like a baby COVID thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Contagious.
Yeah, like she just stopped boning me like a couple years ago just to be safe.
Mm-hmm. Smart thinking. I got the vaccine
JK.
personally.
It's because I'm gross.
True.
You got the what? The vaccine?
Yeah, I'm vaccinated against boning.
That keeps chicks from boning you?
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah.
So, Tanner Vanvark or Hader De Silva? Who had the better growing pro part?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tanner Vanvark. Hader's part sucked ass.
Yeah. Tanner Van Vark's part was pretty sick.
it's pretty
it feels like it's old now because it came out just after. It came out before the last episode came out, but it came out after we.
Yeah, like the day after we recorded. Like 9 days ago. Might as well be forever.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. A lot of cool like wall ride combos and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. There's not just a lot of like, oh, he backsmith the rail or whatever. Most tricks you don't see other people doing and wouldn't see them coming.
Yeah.
It was crazy shit. That one in Atlanta seemed fucked. That spot where you're like, I wonder if anyone could ever. No, they couldn't. And then he does the wall ride, gap to wall ride.
Yeah, I like how also on that one they show a bail right before the land where he like he would have done it, but it wouldn't have been super nice. But then the one he lands, he like goes way up on it.
Gets
and,
a
like,
lot more wheel
launches the gap.
It was so sick. Do you remember? Well, I mean, I guess it's a couple years ago now. Well, they're still in print. One of the last Trans World covers was a guy frontside wall riding the top one. And it was like, what's he doing? And I was like, oh, maybe he's doing that.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like frontside wall ride and then lands on top and then like rolls in.
Who was that again?
It was kind of, it was just someone, I don't know. But
yeah.
It was like a bullshit trickery cover.
Mm-hmm. I like the credits in the Tanner Van Vark thing. Do you remember it? They just like
vaguely.
They just like gave everyone like funny like
oh
credits.
I did actually. It was weird. It was like, I'm not a fan of that like inside joke credits.
I found it way more watchable. Like I would have definitely closed out before the credits, but then I was like, this is kind of funny. Group text pin sending, spot finding, and filming and editing. You don't find that funny?
Yeah. I mean, not like laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, I guess they should have just swapped it out for composed by and just left it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it more seriously. Wasn't bad.
True.
No, great part though. Ripped to high hill. What was your favorite trick in it?
I don't know. Frontside wall ride 180 out. I wrote down. I think it's.
Oh yeah, that one is great. It looks so cool.
Around here.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks so easy. Like it looks like it's like a bank or a quarter pipe or something the way he does it. And the clipper Wally front blunt is the way he gets in is actually so crazy. Like his feet are like his board is vertical and his feet like seem like they're not on it.
Let's take a look.
Wait, the angle from the bottom. Like the back foot is like straight up, and his front foot is like just toes.
Oh my god, I think I'm trying that. Like, it would never get in the blunt. It would like go up for a second, drop down, and I would like cartwheel over the other side onto my face.
Yeah, it's like really impressive. But then when I like, I don't know, that there's a couple of those frames where right where he gets in where it actually looks like magic.
Yeah, he definitely had like 3 enders. Mm-hmm. Which was cool.
Yeah.
The fakey, I guess, fucking front half cab, alley-oop, willy, whatever, seemed pretty hard.
Yeah, there's a thing in Thrasher, the latest Thrasher, with Mark Suchu does one too, and they have sequences of them both back to back.
He does that one, like the fakey torquey?
The Tori, but fakey, both of them do it on different rails, and
it does seem like
both are ran, and they both have little like write-ups about it, and they both shout out Torgi, the Boondoggle one.
That's sick. That was so great. Yeah. That was awesome as heck.
Yeah. What other skating?
I like the way that Reel does those videos where it's like it's a Tanner Van Bark part, but there's like a handful of other people's footage. It's not like 2 guest tricks. Like they'll usually do like a little montage or lead into it, and it ends up being like a 10-minute video. They're great.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone had good stuff.
But yeah, that hater part. I mean, I know it's not all skating's created equal. They just happen to go pro the same day and put out the part the same day, and I was like psyched. I was like, okay, cool. And it really just was not good at all.
Yeah, I instantly forgot it, like most things that I watch.
Like it seemed like one of those ones where it's like, oh, the pro part is bad because he's saving it for something else, but like I don't know if he is. Maybe just cruising around.
Could be either. Speaking of cruising around, that Stingwater paid to skate video, that like the whole thing is basically just like looks like it's filmed by whoever while they're just skating around. That was pretty sick.
Except for the switch flip front board on Blubba. That was filmed obviously by like a pro.
Was it? It seemed all filmed horrible.
No, it was the worst. It was the worst portrayal of a trick I think I've ever seen in a video. Like he does it fine. It was like so zoomed in, played extra like
it didn't
slow.
Stand,
like, okay, let's see the real
It didn't
angle.
stand out bad to me though. Like there nothing in the whole video had a real angle. So
I didn't enjoy it at all.
Really?
Especially just for like such an early hammer.
So you told me to watch
I like that he
it.
waxed it with water though, like Ryan Miller.
You told me to watch that just so that you could say how shitty it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked it actually, kind of.
It's just a really long video. That guy's cool, like just seems like he's just screwing around all the time, but there's always a bunch of nuggets of like insanity. Mm-hmm. Like I like that Antonio Durao dude.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't really know or care about anyone else in it, other than the
Would you
lady,
say it's probably
the lady in the credits with the P-Rod tattoo and Antonio Durao? You didn't? It's like the very last.
I didn't watch the credits.
Oh, it's funny. It's that ending is actually funny. You should watch it. But
in a whole video like that looks like it's credits, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like a lady that's working at like a acai bowl shop or something, and she's like talking about skating, and it's really strange. Like it seems like they're like telling her what to say, and that P-Rod gives her free stuff. And then says she has a P-Rod tattoo, and then I forget the full interaction, but Antonio Durao says that he would trade her a numbers board for 3 acai bowls, and then she like laughs like that, like it's not even worth that much. And then she shows her P-Rod she shows her P-Rod signature tattooed on her arm.
That's amazing because she's not wrong. Like the bowl's probably $12 or whatever. And
yeah, it's funny.
We're trying to skate a numbers board.
It's probably my favorite part of the whole
thing. Just trying
to
get rid of all these numbers boards before they're out of business. That is funny. I won't go watch it, but I'm glad you told me about it.
Yeah.
Would you say that was your favorite Sting Water production?
I still don't know what it is.
No, don't know what that means. Is it a name of the crew, company, just a video?
I think it's probably like a dime style thing, like a crew that makes like t-shirts.
Like an unsuccessful, bad version of Dime?
Maybe. But Antonio Durao's pretty sick.
I liked that Joey O'Brien alien part a lot.
You did?
Yes, I very much liked it. Super enjoyable whole way through, and almost all the spots I hadn't really seen before, or at least a large majority, which was really cool.
Yeah, I that was another just watched it and instantly forgot for me. But
yeah, I could see it's like, not adding 3 more to the kink record or whatever, but it was just a really good part. And I would go as far as to say it was even better than Yaji's last alien part.
Yeah, for sure. And then there was also that Rob Pace part that came out today. Were you upset that he did that drop-in before you could have?
Oh, that one is just a slab of cement in a parking lot?
Just like, looks like a trick you would have wanted to do 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably if it was there, it'd be like, well, I guess I should do this. It's a clip, right? Yeah, it was kind of a funny one in the park because it's pretty steep, pretty tall, and it comes up pretty high. But it did kind of be funny, and that was like the only thing in there that I kind of stood out, and it's like, that's kind of weird. It doesn't really fit.
For sure.
I would have had it in a part, but it seemed weird in there.
You basically have had that in most of your parts. Same trick. I also like.
Yeah, you can pull up at least a few clips that look like a minier version or whatever.
He does that one like lip slide on it's like a lip slide to lip slide pole jam where it seems like you would just
it's
jump
in
to your
Barcelona.
sack.
It's on like that for sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen those, and it's like
I've seen some similar
more
ones,
than like
for sure.
Yeah, they're in Barcelona. It's like pinner, and then it's at least a 45-degree kink where, if you get to it and you're like not fully ready, you're gonna rip your sack off your body.
Yeah,
I think enjoy it.
That was pretty much all the skating I watched as far as like parts and stuff.
Yeah, overall, there was some good stuff, but this week and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, we talked about it.
I'm assuming.
Excuse me.
You didn't see this, but I thought it was pretty cool. These Chico clips skating a 2x4.
No, I read the caption and saw like the opening clip, and I was like, I remember scrolling past it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't even realize he was skating a 2x4.
I just thought this might be too much to ask for either of us, but we should do
too much to ask.
A challenge where we skate something that's not a deck.
A skateboard?
Yeah.
Do we have to do it this week?
Okay, fine. No challenge this week.
No, that's a good challenge.
If you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it this week.
No, I'm down. Sorry, I'm starting to think of what I could. But no, that's a good challenge. I'm not going to get the old Chico big flip or whatever, but that's a great challenge.
It could be anything. You could drill holes in a cardboard box and try to do it, shove it, you know? It doesn't have to even be something like a piece of wood of any kind. It could be
Could you put trucks on a snow skate?
Sure. Or like a big like Tupperware plastic container, something. Anything, really. Plenty of ideas.
The world's your oyster. That is a good challenge.
Maybe dust off an old camera.
Week, though, and then I hated it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got plenty there.
Dust off an old camera and drill some trucks in it.
Done deal.
Okay, that's it. The Chico 2x4 challenge.
On that note, the Chico challenge. On that note, got a comment from Matea asking that we do a non-skating challenge one week.
I did see that.
That was pretty good. So not this week. Although, I mean, this one's barely skating. So next week, Taya, I promise the challenge will not involve skating.
Okay, I won't try to come up with one.
They're getting clearly further and further away from skating. We started not on our feet. This one doesn't even have a skateboard. We're getting there.
Matea can do this one. She can ride rollerblades or something.
Roller skates.
You know, that's the same thing. It's like she put trucks under shoes.
Script commented something that was pretty great, and I'm going to read it verbatim here. One question I often think about: how much money would it take for you to fly out to Hollywood High 16 and fully commit to trying a backflip? No warm-ups allowed. You have to Uber there straight from the plane and only allowed one roll-up.
How much?
I'm just going to
I don't think there's a number for me. Like even if there was like $10 million cash in front of me, don't think I can make myself try it.
Well, it gets hairy because you're like, what's a try, right? Like, if just jumping down, kicking your board at it counts, you know, like,
yeah,
where's the
I
line?
guess so.
Do you have to put it in? Do you have to get like over the rail?
Like if I had to get in or something like that, there literally wouldn't be a number because no matter how hard I tried, I don't think I would. So,
have you been there?
Yeah. It's
fucking way bigger than I expected.
The stairs for sure seem like that to me, but like the rail...
longer.
Yeah, like the rail seem... Like I'm so terrible at judging size of rails anyways, but like thinking about some of the tricks I went down kind of makes sense, but thinking about people jumping down the stairs seems fucked.
Yeah, the rail's like not low. I thought the whole thing was pretty beefy, and the stairs were especially long, which I thought it was just a drop. So that's why people like run up the stairs and throw down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... If you say I had to touch a board onto it, no, I could like not the no warm up.
So I don't have an answer because I'm
hard to warm up.
Like, what would your actual number be?
Is the flight paid for and my lodging while I'm there?
Mm-hmm. And that Uber.
I don't know. I mean, like $1,000.
Oh.
It's just a free trip. I'm pretty confident that I could try one without dying. You know?
Yeah, I'm not.
Because I'm not trying to land it.
Damn,
I'm going to throw it down as hard as I can. Like, I'm just going to throw it super hard.
So we're going to start a GoFundMe.
Probably it's going to get in a willy.
We'll start a GoFundMe. It'll be the price of everything combined plus 1,000. You'll get all the money.
I've never backflipped a rail, by the way. That was on my to-do list last year. It didn't take.
Well, maybe you can add it to this year, and then plus you get $1,000 and you don't even have to land it.
It's USD though, right?
Yeah, because Scrib asked, and he's in the US, so.
Let's rewind for a second. The best part of that is one question I often think about, says Scrib, mm-hmm. like staying awake at night wondering, he's like, 1,500? No, maybe I can give him 1,550. Like,
yeah, that is a funny thing to think about. Yeah, I don't know.
I would end up jumping down the whole thing backwards. Now that I think about it, if it's no warm up, I would probably not be able to actually ollie and get my like tail over no warm up. Too old, too shitty.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't ollie. I don't think my legs would get down the stairs. I think my board would probably bonk off the rail somehow, but like not with my body near it.
You'd have to be in the Uber, like doing stretches and shit. I think I'd just shatter.
The warm-up part for me isn't the biggest thing. It's the back lip factor for sure.
It's.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of even thinking about that, just because, couldn't happen ever.
Script thinks about it every second of every day, apparently. So welcome to his world.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember that Thrasher cover that came out this month?
Nope.
The double handrail?
Handrail? Yes. With the dirt landing?
Yeah. Lands on like a little hiking trail. Mm-hmm. That's pretty nuts, eh?
Yeah, it's strange because the cover photo, obviously it's the fisheye and the angle and all that, but that other photo where you can see the landing, it makes the rail look a lot smaller. Not saying it looks small and not saying it looks easy or whatever, but like
basically $1,000 you'd show up right out of the car, you'd hit it, hey?
No, not at all, or even anything close to that. But like it it makes me wonder what it looks like in footage.
Yeah, well, because even looking at the fisheye, you're like, this looks like a couple of 15s, but it's like, I think the second one's like an 8 stair, but it looks huge. I just think it's just absolute insanity because they look like, we've seen this done a couple times, like South Neil and Mark Sushu.
There's some other like small ones too, like that 50 to front blunt and stuff. There's like a Chase Webb one and a Dakota Servold or something.
But the railings, that's a kinked rail though. It's not gap to gap.
No, there's a gap one, same one that Chase Webb skates.
Oh, maybe. But most of the other ones, it's like they're mellower. Not that it make it easy, but this one just looks like two real ass handrails. Like where you're coming out and you're like gonna land. Fucked. Just kidding, gonna jump to another handrail. Yeah. It really seems insane.
Yeah, and he just went pro. There was like a leaked board on some shop website, so I'm assuming he'll have a fucked up part coming out right away.
Yeah, it's not surprising because someone mentioned a comment I saw. I was like, oh yeah, has any AM ever had 2 Thrasher covers? Which he technically has, like in the last year.
Oh, before we end,
nuts.
I was gonna shave today, but didn't because I was thinking, I want to.
I'm not reacting at all right now because it cut out and I didn't hear anything you said.
I wanted to shave today. Okay, I'll start over. So I wanted to shave my face today. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
And I decided not to because I wanted to give the viewers a chance to leave a comment of what you think I should do with the facial hair. Can
you lean in, please? What are we working with?
It's not too long, but it's there. Maybe I'll give a couple weeks of comments for it. But, just a nice soul patch or like some chops or just a stash again, let me know.
Reverse mustache again.
Yeah, or something. Have you seen that?
We're working with about the same.
Monkey tail or whatever that one's called? The one that's like around here and like loops around.
Yeah.
I don't think my hair doesn't get as thick on the cheeks for that, but
yeah, I would love to see the comments. That's great.
Yeah.
Design Alex's face.
And then I was at the orthodontist this week, and they let me know that only a few more months of the old braces. So I'll probably cut my hair too after I get the braces off, and we can do a fun podcast haircutting experience.
Wow, like when they take someone off the street, it's like, and they give him a whole little do, and they make him look like a bajillionaire, right?
Exactly. But just make funny hairdo with all this hair.
Wow, that's got to be exciting. Get the braces off for a couple months before you get them again.
I know. I already miss them.
I mean, you probably will.
Yep. Well, Sweet. Tyler, how's that beer?
Damn, I didn't even crack into this other cold one.
Damn, you better crack it right now and take a big sip.
Times they've changed. I gotta train if we're gonna do that drinking episode.
See you next week.
Hope so.